It is really kind of crazy when you look back on things and you realize that it has been a year since Atlanthean City Part 1 was released inside of Lumion Legacy. It is honestly the last time, in my opinion, that I had a just fun time playing the game. Now, since Atlanthean City Part 1, we have had a bit of events. We have had the Rainbow Vari event, the Sweet Retreat event, which lasted almost 2 months straight. We had the Halloween event, Christmas event, Lunar New Year event, a Valentine's event, and the Easter event. But when you look at the update side of things, when it comes to story updates and such, we have had none. The next big story update in Lumion Legacy was supposed to just be in Atlanthean City as a whole. It was supposed to bring Soulburst with it, and Soulburst was promised with Atlanthean City all the way back in 2021. We are currently in 2023, and now nearing almost 2 years since the original Soulburst teaser was announced. And what do we know about Soulburst? Well, we don't really know anything, except for a tweet that T-Red put out around 3 months ago, actually sorry, almost 4 months ago, that read, "I am not ready to leak Soulburst." Simple as that. As a, response to everybody asking, what is Soulburst? When can we expect Soulburst? This and this and this. And since that tweet, he has not said anything on Twitter. Everybody in the community keeps asking Lumion Legacy for communication, but one of the biggest lies that they give to us is that they will communicate and they will start to communicate. It might look like they do for the first 2 weeks or something after they put out a post, but then what happens after that? It really just goes back into the exact same thing of people then get upset, wondering where's the communication. People ask Lumion Legacy for communication. Lumion Legacy communicates for like a week or two, and then they stop. And then again, it is just a consistent cycle that Lumion Legacy can seem to never break. There is quite literally no excuses for communication. It does not take that long to go out on Twitter or go out in a Discord and say, "Hey guys, this update is going really well. We appreciate the kind feedback from you, blah, 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 blah." That's it. That's all they have to do occasionally, and people would not care about communication. But they can't even do that. And times like this, again, really makes me question my faith in Lumion Legacy, because if it takes over a year to add the second part of an update that was promised to come with one, how are we ever going to get stuff like the 5th Battle Theater? Are we going to have to wait 2 years for the 5th Battle Theater, like we have been waiting for Atlanthean City Part 2? When is it ever going to actually start getting consistent, and when are the updates actually going to start picking up the pace like they said that they would for the past, 3-4 years of this game's existence? What goes on inside of the Llama Train Studio development team is honestly a mystery, and we will probably never have any insight into how things actually go on in there. However, if you ask me, with all of this stuff recently, I don't care about Atlanthean City Part 2 anymore. I don't care about Soulburst anymore. My hype for this update honestly just turned into a deep hatred for this update, because at the end of the day anymore, I just want this update to be over with so we can actually continue inside of Lumion Legacy. But again, when is the next update actually going to be? When will the 5th Battle Theater be after Atlanthean City Part 2 comes out? Again, a year? 2 years? We don't know. So happy birthday, Atlanthean City Part 1. It has been exactly a year since you have came out, and we still do not have Part 2.